My name is Margrethe, and this is my second day of dry fasting and my first day here. And I'm 49 years old. I have 3 kids and a husband. Live in Sweden. I'm Swedish. Well, actually, I think my story starts when I was a kid. I had a lot of ear infections, and my hearing was damaged as well, and had antibiotics. And then life continued, and when I was 21, I had tinnitus, first time, which was quite difficult to live with. But then I didn't know much about it at that point. And life went on, and 2000 and when 12 years ago I had autoimmune disease with my thyroid, hypothyroidism. And everyone told me there's nothing to do, and I continued with my life with medicine for my hypothyroid underfunction. And when I was 2019, December 16th, I woke up with severe tinnitus and like torture. So I tried to find out slowly. I had to move out from family and everything, home to my parents actually, for 3 months. I couldn't cope, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do anything. I stayed in bed, couldn't walk. So I had peace to think of what is actually happening with me, what is going on. So I started to look up, Google everything, and I found actually a guy called Liam Boehm, and he started to talk about fasting and the liver, and Doctor Filonov, a lot about Doctor Filonov. And I thought, who is this guy? And dry fasting, what is this? And then I bought Michelle Slater's book. I have read it 4 times. And then I started to fast myself. 3 days, water fasting, 3 days every month. And I felt better, more energy, stronger. And changing my diet, that was the first thing I did. And then I was scared of dry fasting. But then I tried to dry fast as well, and it wasn't that bad. It went actually quite well for 1 or 2 days. And then I did a program, a 21-day program, went well. And then I did 4.5-day dry fasting. And it went quite well, actually. I felt well. I was at home taking care of everything, kids and everything, and I felt good. Okay, and then I enrolled for this treat, 12 days retreat, dry fasting. So here I am. So this is the beginning. Thank you. Second day of the retreat, 3rd day of dry fasting. Tired, really tired, dry. I went walking twice. Went well, but my ears are clogging. When you're flying, it's the same pressure. So I have to bend down, and then I get relief. And resting is good. I've been sleeping a lot this afternoon. Slept not that well this last night. Tinnitus is higher today, and that I have TTS, tonic tympani syndrome, as well. That is on and off. I'm curious about the treatments, the bee sting treatment and the saline injections, and the treatment yesterday went really well with the liver massage and the cupping. Yeah, I think that's it for me today. Thank you. Third day of retreat and fourth day of dry fasting. I'm dry. I slept good, 7 hours. Woke up twice just to turn around, then slept again. I went for a long walk alone today to Petrovac, and it was wonderful, just in my own pace, and actually did a little bit of yoga on my way. There is a place where you can do training, and that's where I stopped. Wonderful. I lay down afterwards, and in between when I'd felt like having a rest. It was great, beautiful. I find it a little bit difficult with the hills here. I'm used to flat country, very flat country, nature, but I'm handling it slowly. So I went for a walk. I have wonderful support from my husband. He's taking care of everything at home as well with our 3 kids. And they are happy, celebrating Easter. And he's actually the person in my life who introduced me to fasting first time. He's a scientist, and he started to read about fasting. Walter Longo, yeah, that's the name. And he bought the book, and he told me 5 years ago, and I said, no way. And here I'm sitting, dry fasting, and it's actually really, really going well. Well, I also have other family members who are really supporting me, and that's great. We're writing every day, so that's wonderful. That's important. So I went for a walk. Came back, resting, and I also did the bee treatment yesterday and the saline injections. Well, the bee stick was really fine. No problem for me. But the injections, it's very funny. I'm a nurse, but I'm much better to give injections than to receive injections. So, but it's only one time, so it's okay. All right, I think that's enough for today. Thank you. This is my 4th day of the retreat, my 5th day of dry fasting. I'm tired. I'm really tired. But I didn't sleep well, only 4 hours. But I did go for a walk, 4 kilometers this morning, and I just did some resting and sleeping on my way. It's fine. I noticed I have some mental cleansing, I don't know, old traumas and new traumas coming up. And it's all right. I'm there and then letting it pass, and it's all right. Yeah, what else? The lecture was wonderful, and that really gives me energy, and meeting all the people. So, and I did a lot of sleeping this afternoon as well, and yeah, I think that's good for today. Thank you. Day 5 of the retreat, day 6 of my dry fasting. This is the farthest I have ever done. I'm so happy. It's a milestone for me. Well, I went out walking today, and I'm really struggling with the hills. On my way up on the hill, I broke down. mentally. I just lay down or sat down on the path and cried, because this is a mental cleansing or struggle, or reminding me of old struggles or whatever. It's peeling off like an onion. It's just getting deeper and deeper, and it's so good. And so after that I went on walking, and I was lying in the nature. I love nature, smelling to the flowers, watching the nature, and it's wonderful. Well, I was hit with illness 2019, and before that I was living with a lot of sugar. I have not touched sugar since 3 years. Not one white corn of white sugar. I'm so happy and grateful I haven't done it, because I think it helps me a lot during this dry fasting as well. What else? Yeah, the lectures are wonderful, the treatments are wonderful. I have lots of copying, and Olga, she found out that I had a lot of, tensions in my scalp, my head. She's going to she's going to work on that one today. And so I have a lot of work ahead of me, and it's all good. I'm good. I'm just tired and crying, that's all. But it's all right. It's all fine. Thank you. It's 6th day of my retreat and 7th day of my dry fasting. I am very dry and tired. And I've been very careful today with the walking. I've been only walking flat places. I cannot do the hill now. So I've been walking several times along the beach, which is wonderful. And I lie down and I get all the moisture and resting. And this afternoon I was resting outside on the balcony. Oh, it's wonderful. So I didn't sleep very well tonight, but while waiting for go to sleep, I did a lot of massage just to keep the circulation going, and so yeah, just do my best. I noticed actually 3 days ago I had this pressure in my ears, and it was so annoying, and it is very annoying still, because it's difficult to walk and so on. But I asked Doctor Filonov, and he said he has it as well when he dry fasts. So that's nice, that's comforting. So just keep going. Yeah, 2.5 days. In 2.5 days I can have some water, and I'm really longing for it. It's wonderful. I'm planning what to eat when I get home, and all delicious fruit, and yeah, it will be really wonderful. So that's I think that's it. I had the treatment yesterday, and I was nauseous yesterday, so I had the treatment on my stomach, cupping, massage, liver massage, and bee stings as well. I don't know how many. I don't remember. One maybe. I have had a few these days. Yeah, and I stink. So just a lot. It's all right. I don't care. So, well, that's for today. Thank you. I'm on day 7 of the retreat and 8 of my dry fasting day. I'm really dry. I didn't sleep very well. I was really wired yesterday evening. I was really writing, thinking, so many things.
And then finally, maybe at 3 o'clock, I fell asleep for 2 hours or something. Woke up, and I love to lie down by the ocean on the beach. So I just go for a very small walk, and I lie down, grounding and keeping warm. And actually, I found a very cold, lovely stone, and I just put it on my skin because I was warm as well. So nature, I love nature. They can help me in many ways. So I did that, and then I went home to rest, and then we went for the lecture. So informative lecture, I love it. Well, I actually had treatment this morning, and first time in life I tried hair pulling, and I thought hair pulling was really lovely, but this hair pulling was different. I heard really how it, I don't know, like my hair skin from the brain broke. I don't know how they did it, but it was quite hard, and they did it so well. I'm so happy. Thank you. And then I had cupping, and I had enough of bees for this time. I had a break today with bees. Otherwise, I have had bees every day. But they told me just take one little break, and then we continue tomorrow. So then there was a lecture, and I went to bed. I'll go for a beach tonight as well. It's really nice. My biggest problem is actually my ears. It's the pressure. I don't know. And it only goes away when I bend down or I lie down. Otherwise, it's this ear is pressure. But as I said last time, Doctor Filonov has the same, and I hear other people has it as well. I don't know if it's dehydration or something that makes it like that. What else? So I have 2 nights left. That's it. I'm really counting down. But I'm quite good I'm a dreamer. And normally, I daydream a lot. My teachers told me as well. So I daydream a lot, so it's okay. Time passes by. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. See you tomorrow. This is the day 9 of the retreat and day 1 of exit. I had the water this morning at 5 o'clock. Oh, it was just wonderful, and I couldn't sleep. I haven't slept really for 3 nights, so I'm quite tired now. My throat is better. My tongue was totally white with lots of mucus and white yellow stuff on it this morning. I started with a compote, which is really wonderful. Having the soup tonight, looking forward to that one. Yeah, very tired. I couldn't make it yesterday. I was so weak. I just tried to hang in there and really telling the hours before I could have that water, and that water, yeah, was wonderful. So I think that's it for me this time, and I'll go and get some rest. Very tired today. Thank you. My 10th day of the retreat and my 2nd day of exit. I feel much better today. I have had a lot to drink. I had a wonderful vegetable soup yesterday, fish soup today, and oat porridge, which I love. Been for a small walk, sunbathing a little bit careful with my skin after this. When been fasting, dry fasting, I just want to be careful with the sun. Actually, 1 year ago, I told my husband, we were walking at home,
And I told him, I want to go to Montenegro. And he says, oh, what's in Montenegro? Well, that's where Doctor Filonov is. Who is he? He's the best ever in dry fasting. I need to go there. At that point, I never ever thought I would be here. I was really scared for how it would work, and could I ever go through 9.5 days of dry fasting. But I did. I really did. And it helps so much to be here with everyone else, and having Svetlana and Dr. Filonov and the whole team is really wonderful. Well, now I'm on my second day of exit, and before I came here I thought, oh my God, I think I have to plan. I need a few days to exit just to recover and to get stronger. So I actually have 2 or 3 days left. April 9th, I'm leaving. So I still have a few days left. I'm very glad that I can rest here and eat the food that is wonderful made. And so that's a really good planning, I think, to consider that one. So today we had lecture about when coming home, and there are lots of things I will have to repeat and read again and to remember and to do. So I have a lot of work ahead of me as well. I won't go home eating anything. I will go home and be careful with my body and for the work, the really hard work I've done these 9.5 days with dry fasting. So still doing a lot of work, and I will considering when next dry fasting will take place. So I will speak about that with Dr. Filonov as well, a long dry fast. So we will have a consultation before I leave. So that really will be nice. So yeah, I also have 3 kids at home, and I'm so grateful. My husband and my mom has really been wonderful to take care of the kids and family around. So I'm very happy that I could come here and feel very calm and happy that they are happy at home. So that's wonderful. All right, I think that's good for me this time. Thank you so much, and yeah, please consider the retreat. Bye-bye.